Disaster trainings, active shooter. Welcome. Thank you for taking this training. It is one of many trainings that are designed to help all members of the Nonotuck community prepare for the unexpected. Active shooter training. What would you do? What do you do if you find yourself in an active shooting event? How do you prepare for potential violence around you? What happens after an active shooting takes place? Let's find out. Before an active shooting event, it is important that if you see something, say something to an authority right away. Sign up to receive local emergency alerts and be aware of your environment and any possible dangers. Before an active shooting event, too, make a plan. Ensure everyone knows what to do. Look for the two nearest exits everywhere you go. Have an escape path in mind, and also identify places where you could hide. Identify plans for people with disabilities or people with other access and functional needs as well. During an active shooter event, first, run and escape if possible. Getting away from the shooter or shooters is the top priority. Leave your belongings behind and get away. Help others escape if possible, but evacuate whether or not they agree to follow. Warn and prevent others from entering an area where the shooter may be. And call 911 when you are safe. During an active shooter event, 2, hide if escape is not possible. Get out of the shooter's view and stay quiet. Silence electronic devices. Lock and block doors, close blinds, and turn off lights. Don't hide in groups. Spread out along walls or hide separately to make it more difficult for the shooter. During an active shooter event, 3, hide if escape is not possible. Try to communicate to police silently. Use text messages or put a sign in a window. Stay in place until law enforcement gives you the all clear. Your hiding place should be out of the shooter's view, and your hiding place should provide some protection if shots are fired. During an active shooter event, 4, fight as an absolute last resort. Commit to your actions and act as aggressively as possible against the shooter. Recruit others to ambush the shooter with makeshift weapons like chairs, fire extinguishers, scissors, books, etc. Be prepared to cause severe or lethal injury to the shooter. Throw items and improvise weapons to distract and disarm the shooter. After an active shooter event, keep your hands visible and empty. Know that law enforcement officers' first task is to end the incident. They may have to pass by injured people. Officers may be armed with rifles, shotguns, and/or handguns. They may use tear gas or pepper spray to control the situations. Officers will shout commands and may push people to the ground for their safety. After an active shooter event, 2, follow law enforcement instructions and evacuate in the direction that they came, unless otherwise instructed. Take care of yourself first, then you may be able to help others, and consider seeking professional help for you and others to cope with the long-term effects of the trauma. Thank you. Thank you for taking this training. The following page contains a brief quiz. Please print the page, complete the quiz, sign the quiz, and submit the page to your supervisor.